Pathways for studying in a Japanese university. There are many pathways to begin studying in a Japanese university. Here we will introduce 3 most common pathways. Think about which path best benefits you and your goals. Pathway A is going through a Japanese language school in Japan. You will apply for a university after you have completed your studies at the Japanese language schools. Let's think about the characteristics of Pathway A. For Pathway A, you must think about the expenses that will cost to live in Japan while you attend the Japanese language school prior to university entrance. Also, as you will be attending a Japanese language school for 6 months up to 2 years, you must take tuition costs into account. As for university application, if you choose Pathway A, you will be able to go through application preparation starting with gathering information while you live in Japan. You will have access to hands-on information about universities near where you live or ads you may see on trains and buses. You can also get information from teachers and classmates at your language school. Not to mention, being able to study Japanese in a language school in Japan will help greatly in strengthening your Japanese skills to university entrance level. This pathway is recommended to students who want to live in Japan for as long as possible and would like to be already familiar with Japanese life when they begin their university courses. It is also good for students who want to concentrate on strengthening their Japanese skills before applying to university. For Pathway B, you send in your application from your home country and have the university mail you your jukenhyo or your examination ticket directly to you. You will then travel to Japan to take the entrance exams on campus. After the exams, you will wait for results at your home country and travel back to Japan when you get your acceptance notice. Now let's take a closer look at Pathway B. As for expenses, you will have to look at travel costs and any other expenses for the duration of your stay for your exams. If you plan to take exams at more than one school, you will have to take into account extra trips back and forth from your home country or longer duration of stay in Japan. Next, preparing for university application in Pathway B. Some universities and programs do not allow application from outside Japan, in which case you will have to find someone living in Japan to help you with the process. Also, you will have to find the means to bring your Japanese to university entrance level in your home country. You will need to find a good Japanese language school or make thorough study plans. You will also need to find the means to gather information on universities and international admission from your home country. The internet is an obvious and important source of information, but you should also look into Japanese university fairs and events in your home country to gather information. Pathway B is recommended to students who live in countries near Japan or otherwise have easy access to Japan since you will be coming and going for exams. It will also be good for students who have relatives and friends in Japan. Students who would like to prepare thoroughly in their home country before coming to Japan are also a good fit for Pathway B. Last is Pathway C, the pre-arrival admissions. Some university programs will accept students based on EJU scores. If your home country is one of the overseas EJU testing locations, you can go through admissions without having to travel to Japan. There are also other programs that have overseas testing locations in several countries or will screen students based on documents or online exams and interviews. These types of admissions are often called pre-arrival admissions. Some universities have degree programs where you can take courses conducted entirely in English, sometimes called English track programs. These programs usually provide pre-arrival admission for applicants outside Japan. Now let's take a closer look at Pathway C. There are no expenses for travel or stay in Japan to consider for Pathway C prior to university entry. As for university application, unfortunately the number of programs with pre-arrival admissions at this point are very limited. Your first step will be to find universities that offer this pathway. Also, if you choose a program that allows entry by EJU scores, like Pathway B, you will have to find the means to strengthen your Japanese to university entrance level in your home country. Also, like Pathway B, you will have to gather university and admissions information from your home country. Like we mentioned before, since pre-arrival admissions are popular with English track programs, Pathway C may be a path to consider if you are looking for a degree program taught in English. Also, if your home country is very far away from Japan, or for other reasons find it difficult to travel to Japan before enrollment, this pathway may be a good fit for you. Next, let's look at Universities in Japan video.